Joe Frazier was more than just a boxing legend. He was a warrior who defined an era. When he passed away in 2011, the world mourned the loss of one of the greatest heavyweights in history, a champion who fought against the odds, both in and out of the ring. Fans, fellow fighters, and even his greatest rival, Muhammad Ali, paid tribute to his incredible legacy. But what if we told you that his story didn't end there? 14 years after his passing, something shocking was discovered inside his tomb. What was meant to be his final resting place soon became the center of an eerie mystery. Scientists, cemetery workers, and city officials were left in disbelief after an emergency opening of his crypt revealed a bizarre situation. What they found defied logic and raised disturbing questions, leaving experts stunned. How could this be possible? What was happening inside Joe Frazier's grave? The answers would shake those who witnessed it to their core. Joe Frazier spent his life fighting battles, but his toughest fight came outside the ring. In September 2011, the world was shocked to learn that the legendary boxer had been diagnosed with liver cancer. A warrior known for his endurance, resilience, and ability to take punishment inside the ring, Frazier now faced an opponent he couldn't outlast. The disease had already progressed rapidly by the time it was detected, leaving him with little time to fight back. The news spread quickly, sending shock waves through the boxing world, as fans held out hope he would find a way to push through. Yet this time, there was no coming back. The legacy of a warrior. Joe Frazier was more than just a boxer. He was an embodiment of resilience, a warrior who faced every challenge head-on, both inside the ring and in life. Born in South Carolina, Frazier overcame poverty and adversity to become one of boxing's greatest heavyweights. He fought with unmatched determination, and his relentless spirit inspired generations. His iconic battles with fierce rivals, including Muhammad Ali, are etched in the annals of sports history, showcasing not only his skill but his indomitable will to win. Frazier's life was marked by struggles, and his journey was filled with moments of triumph and tragedy. Even after retiring from boxing, he faced numerous challenges, including financial hardships that plagued him until his final days. Despite these hurdles, Frazier remained a beloved figure, known for his humility and work ethic. He embarked on numerous charitable endeavors, hoping to inspire young athletes to pursue their dreams, regardless of the obstacles they encountered. In 2011, when he passed away, fans, fellow fighters, and even his greatest rivals mourned the loss of a true champion. His legacy, however, transcended his boxing record, serving as a reminder of the grit and heart that define true greatness. After his death, questions arose about how his contributions to the sport would be remembered. The boxing community rallied to honor him, ensuring that his name and achievements would not fade from memory. While Joe Frazier may have left the boxing ring, his legacy as a warrior continues to inspire and resonate with those who admire the true spirit of a champion. The unmarked grave and early omens. Joe Frazier's final resting place held a story that few knew. Initially laid to rest in an unmarked grave, his tomb was a somber reflection of the fighter's struggles, both inside and outside the ring. Years after his passing, in 2011, the once-hidden grave began to reveal signs that something was amiss. Cracks formed on the surface of the tomb, a clear indication that the structure was under unusual stress. As scientists and cemetery workers took notice, a peculiar cold draft began emanating from the crypt, raising eyebrows and sparking curiosity. Was it merely a consequence of time, or something more sinister? Authorities decided to investigate, worried that the unmarked grave might not withstand the tests of time. Speculations grew, with some whispering about the possibility of unresolved energies tied to Frazier's fighting spirit, while others pondered over environmental factors, causing unexpected shifts. All eyes were drawn to the need for an emergency opening, a chance to unveil the unknown. What lay beneath the crypt could illuminate not just the circumstances of Frazier's legacy, but also signal a much deeper mystery waiting to unfold. With the decision made, cemetery officials braced themselves for the revelations ahead, and what they would uncover would challenge everything they thought they knew about death, preservation, and the stories that lay buried beneath the surface. In this era where legends like Joe Frazier were often overlooked or forgotten, perhaps this was a warning, a sign that his legacy, though marked by struggles, was far from over. The emergency unsealing. As cracks widened and pressure changes deepened the mystery, officials were forced into an unprecedented decision to open Joe Frazier's tomb. With great reluctance and the cooperation of his family, experts prepared for an emergency unsealing. Advanced ground-penetrating radar, thermal sensors, and meticulous forensic methods were deployed to reveal what lay within the confines of the crypt. The tension in the air was palpable as scientists and city officials gathered around the site. Concerns rose about the implications of disturbing a legend's final resting place. Yet the urgency to investigate grew stronger as the structural instabilities threatened the integrity of the crypt. The unsealing, scheduled with extreme caution, symbolized both a scientific quest and a deeply respectful tribute to a man who had inspired so many. As workers carefully lifted the heavy marble slab, an unsettling chill swept through the air. The atmosphere shifted, leaving onlookers shuddering, some nervously exchanging glances. They could not shake the feeling that something extraordinary awaited them inside. Upon the final removal of the slab, a sudden cold draft rushed out from the crypt. The temperature noticeably dropped, indicating the presence of something unnatural. Scientists stood frozen in disbelief as the first glimpses inside revealed an extraordinary sight. The blackness of the crypt contrasted starkly with the excitement building among the team. What they were about to discover would challenge their understanding of preservation and mortality. The mysteries within Joe Frazier's crypt would soon take the world by storm, forever changing the legacy of a boxing icon who had fought against the odds. Inside the crypt, an uncanny discovery. What was uncovered defied all expectations. As the heavy marble slab was lifted and the crypt opened, a sudden chill swept through the chamber. The interior told an eerie tale. Joe Frazier's body, preserved as if time had stood still, showed no signs of typical decay. Even more disturbing was an abnormal, hardened mass near the spot where his liver had once been, a grim remnant of an aggressive disease that had once claimed his life. The discovery sparked heated debates and deep emotional responses. Some whispered that Frazier's fighting spirit refused to die. Others were left reeling over scientific anomalies. His body had defied natural decay, and the crypt itself bore enigmatic signs, deliberate cracks suggesting an inward force, unsettling drafts, and inexplicable preservation that challenged every known rule of time and decay. Experts and fans alike were reminded that Joe Frazier's battle spanned more than the boxing ring. His struggles, both physical and financial, his enduring legacy, and the mystery surrounding his final moments, posed broader questions about how society supports retired icons. As scientists continued to investigate the crypt, the strange preservation of his body and the eerie findings within left them puzzled. Was it a rare case of natural preservation, or was there something more mysterious at play? The unease in the air was palpable as theories began to swirl among the researchers. Their findings led to haunting questions. How had his body remained so intact? And what did this mean for the understanding of human preservation? This discovery became not just about Joe Frazier, but about the very nature of life, death, and what happens after we are gone. A legacy beyond death. Joe Frazier's life was a testament to resilience and determination, both in the boxing ring and in his personal battles. His legacy, built through years of unwavering effort, transcends the sport of boxing cementing his place in history as a true warrior. But even in death, his story takes unexpected turns, raising questions about what it means to remember those who have shaped our lives. As the years have passed since his passing in 2011, Frazier's crypt faced unforeseen deteriorations and eerie mysteries that perplexed scientists and fans alike, creating an aura that surrounded his final resting place. When an emergency sealing of the tomb revealed startling discoveries, including a remarkably preserved body and an enigmatic mass, it ignited a conversation about the complexities of legacy. Many began to wonder if Frazier's story, marked by achievement and struggle, reflected broader themes in athletics and society. The emotional resonance of his legacy reflects yet another profound aspect of life. What happens when our icons face their greatest challenges, not just while they thrive, but in their moments of vulnerability and despair? The public's response to Frazier's unexpected phenomena in death resonates with the need to honor such figures properly. How do we ensure that their contributions are remembered, preserved, and celebrated, not just as paint on a canvas of history? As we delve deeper into his narrative, one thing remains clear. Legends like Joe Frazier never truly fade away. They evolve, reminding us of the strength of the human spirit, the ongoing fight against adversity, and the importance of legacy in life and beyond. Reflection and a call to honor legends. As we reflect on the life of Joe Frazier, it's vital to recognize the broader implications of his story, from his relentless battles inside the boxing ring to the hardships faced outside of it. His journey is a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made by athletes who, despite their immense contributions, often struggle financially and emotionally in their later years. As a society, we must ask ourselves, what more can be done to honor such legends, ensuring their legacies are preserved, both in life and beyond? The sports world is filled with remarkable figures whose stories deserve proper recognition and support. After all, these athletes have captivated our hearts, inspired generations, and shaped the very fabric of sports history. With Joe Frazier, for instance, his indomitable spirit and unyielding dedication should not only be remembered in statistics, but also in how we treat our sports icons post-career. Shouldn't there be programs in place to provide health care, financial literacy, and emotional support for retired athletes? Furthermore, should we not initiate discussions around how to better preserve their legacies? Joe Frazier's fight doesn't end with him. It reverberates through the lives he touched, the challenges he overcame, and the memories he left behind. His story is not just about boxing. It encompasses the human experience, the struggle for dignity, and the quest for recognition. We owe it to these champions to ensure that their achievements are celebrated and that their stories inspire future generations. Let us honor them truly and with the respect they deserve, ensuring that legends like Joe Frazier are never forgotten. Joe Frazier's story is a powerful reminder of the human spirit's capacity to endure and inspire, even in the face of adversity. His life was marked not only by remarkable achievements in the boxing ring, but also by personal struggles that many can relate to, including financial hardships and health battles. This journey from humble beginnings in South Carolina to global recognition showcases resilience that resonates with fans across generations. The recent discoveries surrounding his tomb have reignited interest in his life, and the mystery of his seemingly preserved body invites deeper contemplation about mortality and legacy. This revelation serves as a call to action, urging society to reflect on how we honor those who have shaped our world through their dedication and talent. In an era where athletes often face overwhelming challenges after their careers end, it is crucial that we consider how to better support these individuals. The legacy of icons like Joe Frazier should not fade into obscurity, but rather be celebrated and preserved. As we pay homage to such legends, it becomes evident that their impact extends far beyond their athletic prowess. They become symbols of hope, endurance, and inspiration for future generations. Ultimately, Joe Frazier's legacy is a testament to the unbreakable spirit of a champion, reminding us that while time may pass, true legends never fade, and they continue to live on in the hearts of those who remember them, paving the way for a brighter future while inspiring countless others along the way.